Right. Who's going to be the first one on my chat screen today? I am excited. Oh, look, Alex joined us. He was actually here before, but he left me. What is
Nothing. My mic was doing something weird where like it stayed mute, whether the button was in or out.
dumb? So we got somebody who's here. Who's here? We got somebody. You're first. Jamal. Oh, I love it when you find me right off the bat.
What's poppin'?
What is poppin', homies?
Brand new whip just hopped in.
Oh shit! You know, I just realized, Jamal, you're not going to the tenor battles, are you? Yeah, I'm getting ready. I'm leaving first thing in the morning. I'll be there Thursday afternoonish. I like to get there as early as possible on Thursday, but you know, what's up, Ryan? So yeah, I'm gonna do a thing. I need everybody's votes. I got campaign promises. I'm gonna be doing a thing. Yep, there's just no if, ands, or buts about it. Well, there might be buts about it, but because you know that's one of my favorite words.
We're gonna grab it right by the plotter.
The short plotter hairs. There it is. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna need some help because like I got campaign promises. Like, I don't know. We got plenty of time to get to those. Let's talk about those tenor battles. You notice the shirt I got on? It's last year's shirt because I never got around to getting this year's shirt. So I hope they have them for sale when I get there because that's a thing. And are you allowed to bribe votes with free goodies? Hell yeah, I'm allowed to do anything. Don't you know who I am, Ryan? I could do anything I want.
I don't know, Ryan. Are we?
All I know is I don't know. But yeah, so I got 3 people watching. Why is I only got 3 people watching? Oh yeah, because it's election time, campaign promises, and people are like, yeah, I ain't watching that bullshit.
I want to personally thank Garrett Wilson for accidentally moving Jay Phelps from the voting process because now I'm in the top 8.
Alex, you should be removed just for that comment alone. One thing that we don't do to be successful in anything is we don't try to knock down our opponents in order to make ourselves bigger. It's just not cool. It's not cool.
It's not my fault, Jared. It's not my fault Garrett started clicking X's.
Yeah, he's like, what does this mean? Oh shit, I think something just what disappeared? What happened? Oh my god, I think yeah, so we have a little bit of a and I think this is a good thing. Now personally, I don't care if it's a vote in or vote out or what. It doesn't matter to me. The reality is we do have to, you know, a lot of organizations run on the spirit of rotation. You know, I mean, look at Congress. We need term limits, and you know, it's kind of tough, but in a group like WFR, oh, see that Alex got removed early on, but he's back now. But that explains why he's only got 8% of the votes. So, anyways, yeah, don't forget to vote. But no, the reality is, something had to change in order to get a little bit of rotation happening here. And this was 100% Rick Tallman's idea. And at first I was like, really? Because I don't do popularity contests. You don't have to like me. I don't care. It's not my thing. So it's like, oh, vote for Vote for Rick. No, don't. It doesn't matter. I mean, vote for me. Don't vote for me. It's cool. We're good. Um, to be truthfully honest, I got a company to run, and as far as in the leadership group of Window Film Revolution, I mean, me and Alex both have no admin say so or no moderator say so. So we can't boot you. We can't discipline you. We can't. All we can do is give the group our opinion. Now, the reason that they do that is because we don't want anybody thinking that this group is run by suppliers, because that's not the case. The group is run by tinners. The leadership moderator group is all tinners. There's no moderators that are a supplier in this thing. But that being said, sometimes it may or may not be nice to have a back seat thinker, I guess. I mean, I don't know exactly what you'd call it, but how about somebody that doesn't really have a say so, but has an objective thought on a situation when the conversation does come up? And that's what me and Alex are. You know, if somebody's like having a debate in the group whether or not to kick somebody out of the group or let somebody into the group or remove a comment or remove a post, we have a say in that. But typically, we're not we're not involved in too much of that. The group, the moderator group as a whole, likes to allow the group to take care of itself, and we encourage that we all act with responsibility and compassion and respect to everybody. And the reason that we do have moderators involved is because sometimes people can't follow those things, and sometimes people do want to step out of line. And but also sometimes there might be a little bit of a back and forth going on between a moderator and a member. And I'm kind of there that when I see that going on, I might be like, hey, settle down. Look, maybe you're a little too close to the situation. Sorry, Tim's trying to distract me. So, anyways, yeah, sometimes it just takes a level head, somebody that's not so close to the situation, to remind everybody to, let's look at this objectively, and let's if we need to remove ourselves from the situation. And that's the cool thing about having people in there. I'm in there, Sean Vogler's in there. We have
And honestly, Window Film Revolution has been kind of like chill in the last couple of months. I feel like things haven't been as spicy as they were before.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, and what's crazy is, so we've not had any major drama explosions, and it's already January. I mean, in all the groups, I am so impressed with our industry as a whole. I think over the last year we've grown. We just flat out, we're doing better. Usually it's a matter, you see something and you're like, come on, do better. But we're doing better. I mean, no, if we've got 11,400 people plus in the group, and our moderator and admins don't do much. You guys are fantastic. Now the reality though is, I was going to come in here and give you all kinds of promises and try to be political about this, and it's really not political. I mean, you guys are in charge. Go to the page. Go to the page and vote for someone, or vote. I mean, honestly, there's 8 names or 9 names. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 names.
I'm gonna
And
make a I'm gonna make a wild guess, but I think all the viewers that are watching have already voted for us.
nah, I don't have enough votes for all that. I don't know what
We
I've
still
got
have a week
18.
too.
I've got Oh, Alex, you voted for me. Should I vote for you? I
Yeah,
didn't know. Aw. I wasn't going to vote for Alex. I don't want him on the team. No, I'm kidding.
I vote. I
Um
voted for a lot of people.
I didn't cuz I want the edge. No, I struggle with that whole competitive mindset. My mind wants to be competitive, but my ego would just eat that shit up and I might turn into a person you guys don't appreciate. And I like being a person that you appreciate. Like for instance, the guy that I have a customer that he moved into a different shop and now he's using their film and not mine. And he used to buy a lot of film from me. And I haven't heard from him in months. And he calls today. And then this is the kicker. Ha, check this out. He calls today and he says, "Hey, man." And he sends me a picture of this O-ring shooting out of the post on a keg. And I'm like, "Oh, damn." And he calls me and he's like, "Why does it do this? I just got these kegs." I'm like, "Where did you get them from?" He's like, "Amazon." I'm like, "Oh, well, guess what? Those aren't my kegs. My kegs are rebuilt so they'll handle the pressure we want to put in them." He's like, "What do I do?" I'm like, "You need harder O-rings. You need O-rings that'll." He's like, "Man, I've changed the O-ring like 4 times and it just doesn't." I'm like, "But it's a specific O-ring." He's like, "How much?" And I'm like, "Don't worry about it. I'll just send you some." And Sean
I
would
know
vote
you'd.
for me.
I know
I
Sean
don't
would.
think
Sean's
I
a
don't
good
think
guy.
I think Sean's lying. I don't think he's going to vote for you.
He's not gonna vote for me because he's too scared of my cornhole skills.
Yeah, you're going to take over the world and nobody wants to see
Yeah,
that. No, I'm kidding. But yeah,
I have
so
it. Yeah.
I just, I'm fun. I made him feel bad. I'm like, "So you haven't ordered anything from me in months." And then you decide to go buy a couple of kegs and you go out and try to save some money, and then here you are calling me for a problem. But good news, I says, "I'm going to send you out some extra O-rings and everything that you need." And he's like, "How much do I owe you?" And I'm like, "Don't worry about it." Who does that? I bet you Sean does that.
Oh,
Sean's a nice guy like that.
Sean, congrats on releasing your new line.
Alex, this isn't the Solar FX Dragon Distributing Show.
It has nothing to do with Solar FX. I read the post.
I didn't. I saw the pictures. They were loud. I had to get away from that. It was hurting my ears. But yeah, that's kind of cool. I mean, so my aspiration is to one day be maybe not dragon distributing big, but I just want to be big. But I think small. Like I think I have
No.
3 lines of automotive film. That's good. That's big enough. Oh, I can't handle more. My head hurts. And well, plus, keep in mind that I started Sun Distributing with a tenor salary. So just keep that thought in mind and look at where we're at today. I don't know how many SKUs we have. Last I checked, we were closing in on 1,400, but then we let Avery go, and so that cost us a few. But we still have a lot of products, and there's a lot of excitement going on here. Oh, and did you guys see the? Let's see. Let's close this and I don't even know. You guys probably didn't see, and I can't find it because
Ooh, Invasion asked a good question. He says, if someone buys a keg from you, is the warranty transferable if sold one day? How long is the warranty?
Absolutely. In fact, if someone buys a keg from me and they decide they want to get rid of it, I'll even intercept the keg and refreshen it and make it like new again before I send it to the person. And that warranty is absolutely transferable. 100%. I don't mess around. I'm a window tinner just like you guys. And that is one of the differences is I know what it's like to be in certain situations and I know what I would want. And so what I give you is everything that I would want. But keep in mind I'm fair, so I'm not going to give you money. I would want money, but I'm not going to give it to you because that's not fair. I don't have enough money to give everybody money, so you ain't getting money from me. Well, actually you kind of are because I take care of people on stuff that they didn't even buy from me just because I would want that. And that's like giving them money, isn't it? Sean, can you be my like advisor? Because I don't know how to break it to me, but I'm not very good at financial management and like I give too much shit away, like without promoting the fact that I'm giving it away. Although I did good today. I gave some O-rings and some shipping. I don't know how much the shipping was. How much was the shipping? It was going to Houston. Alex?
Wait, what? It was like 15 bucks.
$15 for like $5. Did you and you put extra little O-rings in there? Did you read the
I put
notes?
a lot of extras.
Oh geez. That's the other thing too. Alex watches me all day and then he gives stuff away too.
No, well, so I did one big, like the lid ring, and then I did four larges, four mediums, and then like, I don't know, like four or five of the little ones.
Okay.
And I mean, like, we've been salvaging a lot of um random O-rings from, back when, well, when we do like the dual conversion kits and stuff.
Yeah.
So we have a ton. I know, like the only thing I'm not going to give a crap ton
Alex,
of what.
it's okay.
Okay.
Alex is worried he's getting judged. But Sean's got a valid point. Are we supposed to make money? No. If we really wanted to make money, we would still be tinting windows. Because let's face it, guys, you are in the middle of the best game on the planet. Where else can you buy $10 worth of film and make $100? I mean, I've always been able to keep my material cost down to about 10%. So it's super cool, but I can't do that. Oh, Sean's making friends, not money. See, that's where I'm messing up. I'm not even trying to make friends, but people like me, so that's good. Yeah. That's why people should buy from you guys at Sun Distributing because you always stand behind your products and support. It's great. It is, but I sometimes stand behind other people's products and I need to stop doing that. What do you guys think? Should I stop doing that?
I mean, I don't know. If it's good enough, we absorb it.
I don't even know what that means.
Like, if we see a lot of ranting and raving behind a product and we inspect it and just like see that it's a great product, then we eventually stock a bunch of it so then people can
Oh,
go
yeah.
come here to get it too. I seen a post, um Lisa, Tint Diva, she posted, and it was like about some guy that was ranting and raving about how the windshield they installed wasn't perfect, and so she like removed it and then texted the neighboring tint shops. Like, she's got this relationship built with the neighboring tint shops, and they all like look out for each other, and I thought that was kind of cool. And she goes on to explain that there's like more than enough for everyone to eat, and instead of making enemies with her local tint shops, they all team up together and they can set the pricing standards for the area. And if they have like a ugly customer, they let each other know, and like, hey, this guy might come to you.
Yeah, for sure, 100%. I had a phone call from one of our customers earlier, and he's like, "Man, let me pick your brain a little bit. I got this situation. This guy that I trained about, I don't know, 20 years ago, he's always worked for a Z-Bar. And he not too long ago quit and he opened his own shop. And I wasn't really concerned about it or anything, but I just found out that he's doing completes for $70 less than we do. And he's like, my brother's pissed off, and I need to find a way to combat this. And my advice to him was, you don't combat it. When I have somebody move into my area, and if I feel like they're affecting my business because they're giving it away, and I know I was busy before they moved in, then I might come at them from a place of compassion. Put myself in their shoes. Why would I be undercutting a store right down the street $70 a car? And he says, I normally don't price shop, but I wanted to verify this. So I had somebody call and get a price quote. And yeah, it's true. And he's booked out for 3 weeks. And then he mentions to me that he does remote starts. And so we discussed the fact that he does remote starts, so a lot of his day is booked with the remote starts, which doesn't allow him to do as many cars as he normally could. And he's also up against the wall. What I would do in that situation is I'd reach out to him and ask if there's anything I could do to help. I notice you're leaving a lot of money on the table with your pricing, and I know that you can be just as busy and get more. I hate to see one of my fellow tinners lose. Just like Tint Diva, build a relationship with these people, and if you can help, do. That's just, and you'll be amazed at how well that'll come back on you. Now that doesn't mean that he's going to take your advice, and he might. I had one shop that I approached like that, and he was like, "No, we're a volume shop, and so we're not trying to do just a few. We're trying to support a few tinners rather than, just a couple tinners." And but he was at that time, I think we were 219 for a complete, and he was like 150. So $70. But 150 for a complete. And it's like, really, dude, you're killing yourself. And instead of running a 10% product cost, if you're using a decent product, you're now running a 15 or even 20%. So it kills you so far where you can't see it. So you just try to be helpful. But this guy didn't want to. And I just kind of amped things up after that because he wanted to do a lot of volume. And he's like, we do almost $1 million in tin a year. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. That's cute. And so we built it up, and we did our $1 million in 2017 in automotive film. It became Michigan's largest automotive tint shop, or tint supply, tint, whatever you call us. But it's just, if you can be helpful, and that's what I live my life on, is just being helpful. But see, you don't have to go to WFR and vote for me because, well, unfortunately, I'm going to be helpful even if you don't vote for me. And don't go to WFR and vote for me because I'm going to give you free stuff, because I'm probably going to give you free stuff even if you don't vote for me. And don't vote for me because I'm going to be the best admin or moderator, so I won't kick you out of the group, because I don't have those powers. So I guess my campaign to you on this is vote for me or don't. It probably doesn't matter. I'm still going to be here for you one way or the other. And I'll probably still be there for you too, because I don't know. The other admins and moderators, they like me. And Sean, he's a part of it. He likes me, or at least he tells me he likes me. And that's good enough for me. Actually, I'd be okay if he told me he didn't like me, but I think he does like me. And you guys keep watching me. So, oh, but that other thing, and I screwed up because I made, oh, wait, maybe I can do this. Hold on. I'm going to figure this out because I have a thumbnail that I made. I was so proud of it. And now I just got to figure out what I did with it. I don't know what I did with it. I'm going to find it. Thumbs. There's thumbs. And where did it go? Oh, God, I broke it. No, here it is. Wrong screen.
What up, Rick Tallman?
Mr. Tallman, I'm giving your entire group away so that I can get votes. That's what I decided. I'm gonna do my campaign promises here live. Oh, by the way, Rick, did you vote for me? Because you're gonna need to vote for me. And Rick says he likes for me.
Yeah. And
I'm
Ricky
thinking
Jr.
Rick
voted for me.
I think he voted for all of us. Because that's how Rick is. He likes to support people.
My campaign promise is a surprise. You won't know until I get voted in.
Yeah, you got to vote me in before.
Oh, shit. You made a whole thing for it.
I did. I made a whole ass thing for it, guys. Check this out. Tool Talk with the Tint Whisperer. Vote. Yeah, but no, my main thing that I wanted to, I'm going to move this in here a little bit. I just wanted to show off these kegs a little bit because these are pretty sweet. I had Carrie design these up for me. Sorry, Alex. I like your art and all, but
it's okay.
We've been kind of busy and sidetracked and distracted. Yeah. And so I told Carrie, hey, let's do this. And so it's become customary that I give away a battle keg at the Tinner Battles. Last year I gave one away and then realized that it was a 2-person team and they didn't work in the same place. I felt really awkward because I gave them a keg that they had to share custody of. So this year I'm going armed with 2. So I hope they don't have more than a 2-person team. Otherwise I just give up. I don't know. But the Tinners for a Cause keg, let's look at that one for just a moment. This is, and I can't spin it around because this is just a mock-up and I only downloaded the one. But so this is an awesome keg and we're going to be having this I got 2 of them and we're going to auction these off and every dime goes to Tinners for a Cause. But I'm going to take both of them down to Tinner Battles and we're going to have as many people sign them as we can. Or you know what? I still haven't quite decided. Should we get them both signed or should we just do the one at the Tinner Battles? Or I don't know. But we're going to auction them off. And like I said, every dime is going to go to Tinners for a Cause. And last time we auctioned one off, I think it went for like $1,800. So I would be really happy. And our Tinners for a Cause kegs that we do are 1 of. Now this is going to be a 2 of, but they're each still going to be a 1 of because the signatures aren't going to be identical. I mean, they should have all the same thing. I don't know. We're going to see how it goes. I don't know 100%. Actually, I haven't even got permission to do this yet, and I'm not a sponsor at the Tinner Battles. So we're going to just see how this goes. We're going to roll in and break the rules because, well, I am the Tint Whisperer. So if I'm quiet about this and whisper my way through, maybe we can get it done. So anyways, I am all about breaking the rules. I think next Tuesday, I'm going to try to have Dean Mitchell on with me. Dean does a real good job with the auctions. So I like to see if maybe we can get Dean to run the second auction. So I'm planning on doing one auction there and then one auction when I get back for everybody who wasn't there, because we're not going to do online auction, and we're not going to try to. Last time we had an auction and tried to at the Tinner Battles and tried to include people that wasn't there was delays and stuff, and it got a little convoluted and it was difficult, and we're not trying to do that. So that's why I decided that 2 kegs is better than one for the online peoples and one for the live peoples. And Sean says that Rick didn't vote for him. And now I'm feeling like, okay, I'll vote for you too, Rick. Oh, God. Sean, you got too many votes already. Sean is winning the internet right now. He's got all the votes. All right, everybody who voted for Sean, I'm going to need you to vote for me. Oh, what happened? Here, let's turn this off because I made a black spot in my screen. Okay, so that's out of the way. Tinner Battles, we've got the vote thing. So when are you leaving to the battles? I'm leaving in the morning. I'd like to hit the road by about 6, but that's just not going to happen because I don't leave my house until 8 ever for anything because it's just too much. So realistically, I'll probably leave around 9. And I plan to drive for about 10 or 12 hours tomorrow and then get a room, because I don't need to spend my whole life driving, eliminating entire days out of my life. I learned this from my parents because they got old way before I did, and my mom started making my dad, like, going from Michigan to Florida, they just stop somewhere in the middle, but they are extremists. They would drive until like dinner time and then stop and have dinner and get a room. And I'm like, I do not need to spend that much time in a random town that I'm not vacationing in. But I do like the idea when it gets close to bedtime, pulling into a hotel and just getting a room for the night and then getting up in the morning and going on about my business. I've always been a drive straight through kind of person, but Mary is not. And I think that she's probably got the better idea out of the two. Since I've done both now, I do love to just drive until I don't feel like driving no more. So where are our votes? Our votes are...
My votes are nice.
I don't know. I've only voted for myself, Sean, and Alex so far, but I think before it's over, I'm going to vote for everybody because that's what I'm supposed to do, right? Although Sean didn't vote for me, did he?
I feel loved and appreciated.
There are names that voted for me that I don't even recognize. Okay. There's one. Oh. There's some big names that voted for me, and I am not going to look at everybody else because they probably voted for them too. That's a downfall. It's cool that we can have a voting system on Facebook. It sucks that you can't control the number of votes a person can cast. So you can vote for everybody on the list if you chose to. And then you can tell everybody on the list, I voted for you, man. I got your back. And you don't have to even. The vote is in Window Film Revolution page. You may or may not have to scroll down. It's not pinned to the top or in the featured, so you'll have to.
It isn't. It's in the featured.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh. Well, that's good.
Oh. It's in the featured. It's in the featured under discussion, but not in the featured tab itself, if that makes sense.
Oh. No, it doesn't. Facebook has been changing things and making things difficult.
Where we at? Where we go? Can you see it?
Yep.
So it's in the featured like right here. Not the featured right here. Featured right here. And you like
Oh.
click down. And it's right here. Bam. I feel like we're like the news coverage.
You're
Bum, bum,
showing everybody
bum.
who you didn't vote
Just
for.
in. Oh shit.
Oh, hell yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah, we'll just kind of back out of that one now. That was awesome. It is in the feature. Well, that's cool. No, I didn't know about that drop down thing. So I was like, I think because on your phone, and I spend most of my day in front of the computer, so I look at Facebook on the computer way more than I. When I go home, I almost don't ever look at Facebook. I try to keep track of Facebook while I'm here, but a lot of times I get distracted, and then there's just so many notifications that I can't. You know, I look for the important ones. I look for the radar ones. I'm in another off road group that I'm a leader in, and so I look through those to make sure that I didn't miss anything important that I may need to vote on. And you know, by the time I get through all that, and that's a lot to weed through all that, Sean can. I'm sure Sean can attest to that. That I am sure his Facebook blows up all day, and it's just. But he's way better at it than I am. He's been doing it longer because he's old. And oh shit, yeah, I said that out loud.
I'll be right
But
back.
no,
I need
where are you
coffee.
going? Oh, you getting me coffee? My cup's in here. Oh shit, he left and I bet he doesn't get me coffee. Nope. He's going to the coffee pot without my cup. I'd hire a secretary, but then I'd have to raise you guys' prices. Is that what Facebook looks like? Yeah, it is. It's fantastic like that. So we've spent 37 minutes just BSing. I probably even shared some pertinent information, but Alex, you didn't give me no coffee.
No.
No. And I'm not going to either, so don't even discuss it. But yeah, so
Dude. It's like misty and poopy outside.
it is. It's getting all foggy too, which makes me nervous. Is it going to be real foggy in the morning when I'm supposed to be leaving?
Dude, it's
Because I ain't
springtime in Michigan.
springtime in January. Oh, this is wonderful. I love all this. I think it's great. Um,
Mm.
Now that you told me about the featured thing and the drop down, it's just so amazing. Because
Yeah.
I swear to God, man, I was scrolling all the way down the page until I found it, and it's getting buried. It's crazy. Oh, Ron's getting all the votes. I don't know. I really appreciate my voters. You know, it'd be really cool though, is if we had hundreds and hundreds of viewers, we could just like make this all lopsided, but it doesn't matter. I am totally not against the voting system. I think it's great. I think that um Facebook will speak and decide who they want their 8 comeback leaders to be, and then they're going to get to vote on 4 new ones. I mean, how cool is that?
Hey,
And
oh, I'm sorry.
oh, I was going to say, just putting out the vote, um, it was kind of cool that it weeded out a couple of the people right off the bat. And see, here's the thing about the leadership group of WFR. The main objective is to get a bunch of people that can put the group first, not themselves first. So everyone that got a lot of freaking corncob up their butt about this whole voting thing and went off the rails, they're no longer in there. They're not on the board. They're not being voted for. They're not in radar anymore. So they voted themselves off the island. And that's cool because they don't want to be a team player. Now, do I agree with the voting? Do I think that it should maybe go a different way? I don't know. I didn't allow myself to think that hard about it. I mean, if you guys vote me off the island, then maybe I'll think about it. But right now, the people that wasn't so much team players, I mean, we've only got one spot to lose. And I feel really bad. I don't, you know what? There's a good chance that because I'm so generous, there's a good chance that if the person that gets voted off the island, if I feel like they shouldn't, I might just make Alex forfeit so that they can have his spot. I would do that
You
for
can have my
somebody.
spot.
And
Jay
that's what I
Phelps,
love
if you're
about Alex.
watching,
You can have
Jay
Alex's
Phelps,
spot.
yeah, you can have my spot.
But no, for real though, I feel bad because it's only one spot up for loss now. So on one hand, I feel good about it because they elected themselves out. But I wish there was one more person to elect themselves out, and that way nobody's feelings are hurt. But it's cool. We've got 9 guys that are team players in here that will absorb. And honestly, to be honest with you guys, we had a situation a while back, and I had a vote, and I puffed out my chest because I was working all day, and it was the end of the day when I saw the votes go down, and I did not agree, and I stomped my foot and I made my case. And I'm like, this is bullshit that I didn't get an opportunity to speak. It was just voted without me or any of my fucking input. And I got a job. And if you guys don't like it, I don't need to be in Radar. Well, that doesn't sound like very team player ish, does it? And you know why Sean should still be in Radar? Because he calmed me down. He's like, dude, whoa, relax. And before any of you guys listen to this idiot, don't listen to him. He's just, I mean, I get it, but he's blah blah blah. And I don't know. I stayed. So I wouldn't be mad if you guys voted me off the island because I mean, yeah.
Rick,
Huh.
I got a cool idea.
You are full of cool ideas.
Yeah, so okay. So Richard Glenn Jackson just had pregnancy revealed photos, like him and his significant other holding up an ultrasound saying that they have a new baby on the way. And I thought it'd be kind of cool to like design a onesie that says something like new tinner in town or daddy's little prepper with like a squeegee and like a tint keg in the back or something. And then like just a couple like I don't know, Tri-Edge Plus and the red dot and like a Target gift card or something. I think that would be badass.
Yeah. There is something up with your side of the screen, Alex. I'm going to have to go sit down with your computer and figure out what you have done with it.
What do you
Every now
mean?
and again, you stuff and you start flickering really bad. You should. What time is it? 45 minutes. After we're done, like tomorrow, go back and look at the 45-minute mark of this video and you'll see what your screen does. It's crazy.
Is it my
Just
smoke?
remember, no, it's glitching, but it only does it for a second. It's something you're doing.
Oh,
I'm
it could
sure
be
of
my.
it.
It could be the chroma key in like my hat is like making it.
No. It's the whole square, the whole picture, everything. Sometimes it even puts me on it a little bit. I don't know what's going on. But I like what Sean said. He says it isn't so much a popularity contest, like to the old adage, what do you call a guy who graduates last from medical school? Doctor. It's it's true enough. So I don't know. We all have things about ourselves that we got to work on, and I just want to help. And I want to help make me a better person. I want to help make you a better person. And if I can't help make you a better person, hopefully you can help make me a better person. Does that make sense? Oh, is it morning yet? This is going to be a long drive, but I'm ready. I was going to fly, but then I realized that I'm not rich. Flights are expensive right now. Plus, there's a lot of shenanigans going on in the airport. Scares me to fly, even though I don't know anybody that's had a problem. I buy into the hubbub. Ryan's going to the airport. You flying in tonight, Ryan? I get confused too easy. I am too easily confused. Oh, Alex, what else do we got?
I don't know. Um, Spring is around the corner. Tax season.
Oh yeah, tax season. And has anybody heard that taxes are going to be late this year? Because I have not heard anything. I feel like maybe 2023 is starting out okay. Maybe income taxes are going to be on time and we're all going to be okay.
I mean, I'm excited for everyone else's taxes. I'm not excited for my taxes.
Your taxes are going to be just fine. They're just going to be difficult because you did so much, so many things. But I'll tell you, there was a time before I actually grew up and started trying to adult. One year I had 13 jobs. That was the first year I introduced myself to H&R Block. I
Oh,
was like, I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. But typically, if I keep a job and only have one job, I do my own, well, would do my own taxes. I don't do my own taxes no more because it's complicated. I don't
like
understand.
life was so much easier when I could just do them by myself on TurboTax. But like now, there's just so much shit going on. Like new baby, new marriage, uh, two new businesses. I got to figure out profit and loss on both. I have to dig up receipts for both. Then I have Cash App, which they say some of it, or some people are saying that they W-9 after $600, but then they're saying that they're not going to do that. And,
No, it's supposed to be after $600 from a single source.
oh, okay.
So not from
And then
Cash App as a whole, but from but I don't know.
And the thing I ran into Cash App last year was noticing that they only calculate your profits and not your losses. So they don't keep record of how much money you put into Cash App, only the amount that you pull out. So that kind of sucks.
Yeah, it does. Uh, I'm glad I got too old to deal with all that newfangled stuff. I just use PayPal. I've been using PayPal since I was actually kind of young. Um, First thing that I discovered about PayPal that I liked was they'll give you a debit card that you can attach to your bank account. So you don't even have to do business. I have a personal PayPal that I have a debit card for it and I don't even do business on that. So I run no money. They get no processing fees, no nothing. I just use it like a regular card. And what a lot of people don't know that if you use it and instead of like a debit card, if you use it as a credit card, they'll give you 1% cash back on everything. So if you're struggling to have credit cards and stuff, get yourself a PayPal account and get one of their debit cards. Link it to your bank and use it like a credit card, and they'll give you 1% cash back. And 1% doesn't seem like a lot, but there was a time when I was running like $4,000 or $5,000 a month through it. And once a month, they'd give me 40 or $50. That's kind of handy, especially when all I had to do is use this card instead of that card. And they still have the same policy to this day. They've never changed it. So that's cool.
Holy shit.
What happened?
Do you know how much money I pulled out of Cash App this year? 13,000.
Ooh, yeah. Big bucks, no whammies.
Yeah, it's tent jobs and miscellaneous payments, if you know what I mean.
You need to get on that friends and family plan. Now, that'll be fine. You probably spent that in tent.
Yeah.
But between that, your insurance and your other write-offs, it's going to be a wash. But you do have the job here, and you got a very generous boss that likes to give you raises. So
Yeah.
there's that. I can't wait to see if you're outside of the good fortune bracket or not with Texas. Hopefully you're not. Next year you will be because your wife got this amazing job.
She's gonna have a more amazing job. Like she's almost done with school and she's like looking for jobs at hospitals. So we'll see. I was talking to Charles about it, and he was saying that he could like talk to Rachel and try to get her into like a podiatrist's office. And, we will
Yeah, I
see.
think working in an office would probably benefit her more as far as stress levels. Hospitals are tough.
Yeah.
Hospitals are tough. Is it time to tell people to vote again?
Yeah. Vote now.
Go vote.
Oh, it's probably that time to go check the orders real quick. Oh yeah, hey
Maybe.
Darkside, shout out. Thanks for buying a heat box today. That was a very awesome of you.
Oh, we do have an order.
Yeah.
So did everyone get their email from us? What's up, Don? Because I gave 4,242 people a free, no strings attached $10 gift card. And you know what I found out? Because most people, they're like, they send you a gift card and they're like, if you spend $100 or if you spend, whatever. And I was like, yeah, no strings attached. Just click this link and it'll automatically be applied. It's free $10, period. Do you know how many tiny little orders we had? I'm like filling $3 orders and stuff. And I'm like, oh, I wonder if I'm going to make it through the end of the year. Well, I made it through the end of the year. Now I'm just wondering. It ends tonight at midnight. So, but yeah, this order that just came in reminded me of that because they used it. So, but he spent more. He still didn't spend over $100. So there's that. But for anything under $150, we do have a flat rate, $10. You missed it, Don. I am absolutely sure you got it. Oh, maybe you didn't get it. Don, do you ever order online? Because when I run you through phone apps or the back end on my side, it doesn't give me an option to place you on the mailing list. And if you're not on the mailing list, then you're just not on the mailing list. And then you didn't get the email. But I'll tell you a secret. It's not only if you click the link. And since it's only until midnight tonight, or 11:59 actually, um, you usually do. Let me look and see if you're on there. Although I don't know if, I think I need your email address. And this constant contact stuff, there's another 11:59, like a homework assignment. Exactly. There's, when I first started Sun Distributing, I signed up for these email things, and you guys notice you don't get spam from me. I'm not one of those guys that constantly is going to be sending out emails because I personally don't like it. So I'm not going to do to you until I find a good enough reason to. I mean, one good enough reason is let's see, can I look at campaigns? I pushed the wrong button. Hold on. No, I gotta go to campaigns. But before this one, the last email campaign that I put out was um, November 25th. I did a Black Friday sale. And before that, February 14th. So that's how long I go between emailing you guys. And believe it or not, I still have people putting me in spam, and I still have people on subscribing. So whatever. Okay, so I sent 242 or 4,242. 2,270 people opened them, and 224 people clicked on the link, and 11 people unsubscribed because I gave them free $10. See, I don't even know. Monthly emails are okay, but daily or even hourly is ridiculous. Yeah, I get some of those emails that just are all the time. And sometimes they annoy me, and if I see it in my inbox at the wrong time, I'll just click spam, and then I don't see it no more. I know that's the wrong way to do it, but you start cluttering up my inbox and irritating me when I'm looking for something in my inbox, you might get sent to spam. You shouldn't email people multiple times a day. Honestly, you shouldn't email people multiple times a week, but once or maybe twice a month even, I wouldn't get mad at you. But most of the time I do just click unsubscribe because let's see. So how do I find, where are the contacts? Do I have a search in contacts? I don't. Click this. Do I have a search now? Yes. Nope, Don, the only Tint Pro window tinting I got in here is at gmail.com. Huh. I got one, two, three, four, five, six Tint Pros in my email. Holy cow. Oh, you got the Black Friday, or you unsubscribed because you hate me, or your computer thinks that I'm spam all of a sudden because other people report me as spam. I don't like you. Jay is angry. Replying to Jay, I think you might be looking at it wrong. Yeah, we're having the wrong discussion in this. That we just should not be having this discussion in here. This is something that maybe we can. All right, Rick, go enjoy your sabbatical, man. We'll talk to you next time we do. Didn't spam me yet. I got my gift card email things. Yeah, um, $10 free, but 200 and I don't know. I can. I also have another screen that I can look at to see how many have actually gotten used. So,
Oh, I
and
was
I thought,
muted this whole time.
oh, was you talking? Because I wasn't hearing
Yeah.
you. Oh, what? What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was gonna look at coupons. Maybe. Oops, that was the wrong button. We'll try the right button now. Oh, really? Isn't that something? Unless this is wrong, but I think it's wrong because it says only 10 people have used the coupon.
Yeah, that's definitely wrong.
I mean, just over the weekend, we had like 30 orders and like one person didn't use the coupon. So I don't know. So much for the back end keeping track of stuff for me. Um, Crazy. Starting to get darker outside. The lights on the cameras are changing. Yeah, I don't. I don't know, Jay. This is just not the platform to have that conversation. I mean, I do have thoughts on it that may or may not be able to um help you out with it if you even do want any help understanding a different perspective. Because I'm kind of, it hit me like it hit you at first, and I had to settle down and process exactly what's going on. But I'm in a couple other organizations, and some of which um, do promote the spirit of rotation, and the spirit of rotation needs to have people rotate out. And well, like I said, this ain't the right platform to have that conversation, but if you want to talk about it, I'd be happy to share my thoughts, and I don't know if that would help or not, or if it's even something you want to hear. But we love you anyways, man. I'm still just trying to finish my dinner or lunch. I guess it's kind of become dinner, huh? I'm gonna go home and Mary's gonna be like, "What do you want for dinner?" And I'm gonna be like,
Dude, I don't even want to think about dinner right now. I have no idea. I got dinner for tomorrow. I went out to Nino's and got me some fat New York strips.
Ooh,
Yeah, they're like thick. They're thick.
I used to eat a lot of steak, but Mary doesn't really do steak, like rarely. So now we have steak every now and again. Sometimes we go a long, long time without steak. So how's the stream working, guys? I don't hear any complaints. So that's good. Always feeling like it's a big plus when I don't hear complaints about the stream. Where's UPS?
Hey, what's up, Tent Diva? Happy New Year. Um, Later, Cash.
See you, Cash. We'll see you in
Se-
Florida.
17 pounds of pork butt. Sounds good. It's a lot of pork butt.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, man.
Got to start packing. I got the best wife ever because she decided today that she was going to let Brittany and Charles handle the tent shop, and she stayed at home and made sure that all of our stuff got packed. I always thought that we were the kind of people that waited until the last minute and then threw it together. And then she informed me this morning that no, that's my way of doing things. She doesn't appreciate that. And then she just decided to handle it. So that's cool. Yeah. When it comes to getting ready for something or packing for something, stuff like that, I dread it. I don't know why. So I just put it off until the last minute. Lobo says that our audio sucks.
I don't know. I just bring my toolbox.
If you have clothes, cool. If not, well, cool.
They give free clothes away at them things, anyways. It's all good.
You are a true millennial. Ryan says, my wife packed for me on my last trip. She wasn't doing this time, it seemed. Oh, so flight delays still. We don't even have any crazy weather happening, do we? Or do we? I am so glad
I
that
don't know.
cold front's over with. It would bother me to go down to Florida and have it be like 30 degrees. So we're supposed to be 65 to 70 all weekend from what I see on my up
Ooh,
north. What? Ooh.
I got my one of my broken iPads came in the mail today.
Yeah. Alex says, I ain't got enough paperwork to do in taxes. I'm going to start this new gig and fix broken iPads and flip them, which is kind of cool. I actually kind of like the idea. T-shirts and hat they give away, but what are you going to do about fresh skivvies? Are you kidding? Alex, he probably doesn't wear skivvies.
The heck is a skivvies?
Nobody knows, Alex. Alex, all we can see is your implant. Oh,
I'm surprised it's still there. They're only supposed to last like a couple years before it like rejects out.
oh, so it like is supposed to reject out?
Yeah, like your body's supposed to be like, whoa, what's this? We got to get it out of here. And then it swells up like a giant zit, and then it just like pushes
Pops.
itself out. Yeah,
Oh wow.
which the idea of it sounds kind of horrid, but it's been what, like 4 years? I don't know. I feel like I've had this almost as long as I've known you. I think I got it like a
No.
year after.
Yeah. And I was like, what did
Dude,
you do, man? Why are you getting stuff planted in your face? And you're
dude,
like,
time
isn't it
flies.
cool?
Rick, I've known you for like half a decade. Freaking wild.
I wish I was better at timelines because I can't confirm or deny that because I don't know. Yes.
2018.
Alex be handling the phone calls. I hope no delay. I'm rich, so I'm flying Southwest. Oh, I always have to fly Delta when I fly, but I don't like to fly because it makes my ears pop, and sometimes after I land, my like I have this pressure for like a long time that I can't seem to shake. So yeah, yeah. Can you even imagine Naples at 50 degrees? That's crazy. Lobo says he knows somebody that just got back from Naples and it said it was like 50 degrees there. You know, that's some northern Florida cool downs, not southern Florida. I actually did on the next flight after that, but it still hurts when we come down. I don't know. The it just sucks. I don't get used to popping the ears. Hey Dean, are you going to be back stationary next Tuesday? Because I was going to talk to you about that. We are going to have this other keg to give away, or I mean, auction off. We're going to do one at the battles as long as Carlos doesn't beat me. Hold on. Oh, good times. Alex be running away, leaving his screen all open like that. Hey, does anybody need a film handler? Because, like, we accidentally had two sent to a customer who ordered one, and now I have to pay a lot of shipping. I pay a lot of shipping to get it to the customer, but now I have to pay a lot of shipping to get it back, and I'll probably have it shipped here and then have to ship it out, or I'm not sure. Jeremy, you need one like right now? I don't know where we sent it to. I have to look, but um, we could, if you need a film handler, we could definitely. Where did they go? Boom, 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 boom. 989. Nope, not that one. But they're 989.95, and that includes shipping. And Dean won't be stationary. Well, let me know. Actually, kind of let Alex know, and I need to know by tomorrow. But we could definitely get it. I mean, it's ready to go. It's in a box. Unfortunately, he was going to refuse one, but he wasn't there when they dropped it off, and so they dropped them both off. And I think it's this one. I'm pretty absolutely sure it's this one. So it'll be shipping out of Virginia, but we'll arrange to have it picked up and delivered. So, um, Jeremy, don't worry about rent being due. Your landlord doesn't want you to go anywhere. He'll understand. God, that'd be like 1 day shipping for you, Jeremy. I think. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. But bump. Yeah, 949, 989.95, Jamal. If you feel like you need one. I tell you, when I got my film handler, it was like, I was almost 30 years into this business. I got a film handler and just couldn't believe myself. Jeremy says he's from Virginia and has people there. Well, Virginia is probably a big enough state that they probably don't live in the same town. But if they do, it's in Falls Church, Virginia. So I can show you where it's at. Show you my screen. Yeah, it's right there. Right here. Oh, I'm not sharing my screen. I'm sharing the tab. Let me let me stop sharing the tab for a minute because I'm gonna share my screen. It's easier that way. Now I can use my mouse. It's right here. So I don't know how close your people are. Oh, he says he knows exactly where it is. His uncle lives there. Well, have your uncle go pick it up for us, and you'll save me all the extra in shipping. Because one thing I don't do is I don't charge tax, and I need to get that sorted out because when I have things drop shipped from the manufacturer, there's certain states where they have to charge tax, and they just forward that grace onto me. So yeah, and Jamal has some things he's got to get before that. So, but yeah, let me know, Jeremy, or let Alex know, and preferably by tomorrow, because obviously, but we have the best customers because You know, I'm sure there's people out there would be like, "Oh, you sent me 2 film handlers. You're bad. 2 for the price of 1. Ha ha, motherfucker." But this sort of thing doesn't happen too often, and so far it has not bit me in the ass. And Jeremy's like, "Let me see if I can call my buddy right now." Do it, man. Do it. We'll get you hooked right up. We love this. We love this about, I thought I was going to actually have a film handler here. It's not exactly how I wanted to go about doing it. Seeing how I already paid Virginia state and county taxes on it, which was way more than I make on it. Because, well, you guys know my philosophy on the film handler, right? Oh, Sean says Virginia to Florida. Wait a minute, Jeremy, are you in Florida? I thought you were in Georgia. I don't know what's going on anymore. Maybe it is Florida. Hard to say. Sean, he's all keeping track of everything because he's smarter than I am, obviously. Hi, Alex. How did it go?
Hi. It went good. So I gotta.
Jeremy's got people there, so he might buy it from us and have him go pick it up from this guy.
Wait, what? The film handler?
Yeah,
Are you serious? Because that
because
would be freaking awesome.
we got the best people.
Oh, so like there's a lot of people on here that are like, screw it, let me buy it.
Sun Distributing hoodie. Heck, if Jeremy takes this, I'll probably give him more than a hoodie. And I'm going to be gone for a week, so Alex will probably take care of him and hook him up way more than I would. That's how Alex rolls.
I got in trouble the last time he went on vacation.
Well, it wasn't your fault. You probably wouldn't have gotten as much trouble if you didn't let the guy that was with you steal $200 from me.
Oh, dude, guess what?
What?
Viv just walked.
And you missed it.
I missed it.
You're such a deadbeat dad.
I know.
You're getting your dad card taken away. Get used to it, man. That's kind of part of it. But the good news is she probably won't walk again for a few days. And it'll probably be the weekend and you'll be there.
I've already had my fair share of wins. Like, dad was like her first word, and you go say, "Hey, can you say mama?" And then she's like, "Dad, dad, 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 dad." And when I walk in the door, it's dad, 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 dad. So it's okay. I'll let her have this win.
Okay.
We like do gymnastics. We like backyard wrestle. Like I like table slam her and what do you call those? The suplex. Yeah, so fun. She thinks it's the funniest thing.
Until you mess up just a little bit.
I've dropped her on the pavement one time.
You didn't think that was fun, huh?
Scariest thing ever. Hell no. Oh, he forgot about those. He will buy one when he can.
What's that, a film handler? I love it.
Maybe. Oh, he does aspire to be a flat glass tender one day.
Well, just so you guys know, I probably make more selling an Olfa knife than I do a film handler, but
probably does. You probably make negative money selling film handlers.
It really
after
depends.
Shipping.
I mean, they're kind enough to ship it out at no charge for me, so that's cool. So I don't have to charge shipping. But this whole tax thing,
Oh.
yeah, so it would be 2 days to you, Jeremy. But I thought you were going to
Wait,
have your buddy go pick it up, and then you go visit your buddy because you haven't seen him in a long time and you miss him, and a road trip.
if Wagon Guy can do it, you can do it.
Yeah, heck yeah. Head up to the Virginia and tint some windows at some random shops. You'll be famous.
Oh man. All hell's gonna break loose at home now.
Why?
She's gonna get into everything, dude.
Well,
I'm
you
not
already
even
have
ready
your
for
house
it.
baby proof. No? Oh, well,
No,
because
well, no, it's like it's pretty baby proof. I'm just not ready for. Just I don't know. You're always gonna miss something. There's just gonna be like that one thing, you know. Like
well,
it happens all the time with my dog.
keep in mind that climbing comes real shortly after walking. And when you got a dog in the mix, if that dog will be obedient to her, she can reach all kinds of shit when she can climb.
No, so this is the thing. They work together. Like she'll be in her playpen and she'll throw stuffed animals at the crate. And when he's in his crate, I don't know how. It doesn't matter how huge whatever it is next to his crate. He has the ability to pull it into his crate. Like it can be a giant stuffed animal the size of your desk, and that whole thing will be sucked into the crate somehow, and it will be in shreds. I don't know how he does it. Full comforter, pillows. I don't know. I don't know how. The holes are like that tiny on the crate or
Alex,
whatever it is.
okay, you got to stop because
Okay.
now we're answering questions. But yes, it's 989.95. No, Lobo is not the one with it. Alex is really excited because his baby's doing things without him. So now he's talking about his dog. Yep, they're going to make a hell of a team, though.
I've
I
only
can
seen
tell.
film handlers at Tent Squad. I've never seen one being used. I think I've watched a video of like Billy Ayton using one. Which, speaking of Billy, we haven't seen Billy at all today. He's usually here.
He is. Alex was really passionate about that. Usually with Alex, I just wait for the pause and then I talk, but he was not going to pause. I don't think. I think he's got a pass through for a air way. When he gets excited about something, he doesn't even have to stop and take a breath. I don't know where the air comes from, but it just happens.
I'm just waiting for people to ask about Helios window film.
Yeah, what's up with that? Do you guys realize with all the controversy going on, I went out and see, I am the guy that would back up the problems. You don't even have to worry about my manufacturers, but I go out and find the best window film. And if you price shop me against what you think is the best, you would probably promptly realize that not only like you're probably thinking to yourself, well, how can it be the best? Look how cheap it is. I don't know how to price window film, guys. I am like way underpriced on my film because
We need a sponsor like a famous person.
that's the other thing. All these other bigger companies are hiring these famous people. Hey, Dean Mitchell, how much you charge me to work for me? I think you'd be my ringer. I will pay you really, really good if you're as good as they say you are. I mean, if nothing else, I could, at events and carnivals and stuff, I could rent him out as the lead singer of Metallica. I get some of my money
Yes.
back that way. This morning I almost called John Cena to see if he'd swing by the tenor battles, and I don't know, I got distracted and I forgot, and now I think it's too late. But also reality hit, and I realized that I don't know John Cena, so I probably don't even have his phone number. Darkside says, made a believer out of me. I have been using it and it is awesome. Been replacing my other film with Helios. Yeah, I get that a lot. During the pandemic, when companies were having major film shortages, I had people calling me to just see if, and I guess that was one nice thing about being small is I didn't sell a ton of films. So when other companies was running out of film, I had film. And they'd be like, yeah, can I just get a roll of this? And, I just can't get it from my supplier right now. I'm like, yeah, sure. Let me know what you think. And I want to say everybody switched that used it, but that can't be true. I mean, some people had to go back to what they were using, right? I didn't really pay attention. I wasn't keeping score, but I don't know. My son is the biggest critic on the planet about anything. You ask him for feedback and he looks for the worst in anything. And the only bad feedback that he had about my lower level, the orbit, is that the adhesive is so aggressive, like you can't come back 10 minutes later and um, pull it down and pick something out because it's already dried. I mean, that's awful problem to have. And then he messaged me the other day and says, I found another problem I don't like your orbit with. And I'm like, what? And he's like, next level tint cuts. And oh, I felt that one because tint cuts suck anyways. I don't
It
know
was
about
pretty
a next
brutal.
level. Oh, you was there? Oh, was that Saturday?
No, I wasn't there. It was Friday, but I synced it on Saturday. He showed
It's
me.
bad?
Yeah, he was like, "Look."
Oh,
Like,
one finger, huh?
yeah.
I've got, oh, I usually have a scar I'm trying to figure out.
It's been so long since
No.
you tinted. You probably don't have them no more.
Oh no, this is from a long, long time ago. But I had all across four fingers where on the tint board I had film curling just a little bit, but I didn't realize it. And I went to wipe the water off the top and it just dug into all four fingers. Talk about next level.
Honestly, I don't mind the aggressive adhesive though. Like, I don't mind it at all. I think like once you figure out the trick on how to like move your film around and like be gentle with it, it actually like helps more because like sometimes you use too much slip or whatever it may be. You get your top edge lined up as a two stager, so, like I don't know. I've had slippery film where I'd roll the window up and it moves all around, or you're just like messing with it too much, or like the best is like when you lay your film up and then you leave it alone and it just like slowly like moves down. Well, with like the
Yeah,
orbit, you don't get that.
yeah. So Tim says he had a guy call him from an hour away asking for 20 foot of 20%. Not too sure about that. He said, I like to help others out, just don't know what to do or what to think. He got some balls, though. What do you think about that? I'm thinking, I, there's a million different factors involved there. He might not be a very good tinner and he might need 20 feet just to get a car done, or just to feel like he can get a car done. On the other hand, he might need 20 feet because he can't afford a roll, and I don't know. I'm with you though. I like to help people out when they're a little short and they're looking for. a little bit of film, but then on the other hand, 20 feet, that's 20% of your roll, and if you're down to a half a roll, that leaves you 30 feet, you know. You can go from thinking you got plenty of film right now to not really much at all. What's up, Matthew? You do have to make a trip soon. If you're in Southwest Michigan, we're in Southeast Michigan. It's only a couple hours across the state.
It's just a
Definitely need to come see us.
hop and a skip down 94. DW is like, I usually tell them to go to Walmart or send them a link to a half roll.
Ooh, Jeremy was like one window short yesterday. Jeremy, you should buy a roll of Helios. Then you can tell the whole world about it. What I need is one of these really famous people. I mean, Matt would tell people about Helios. The problem with Matt is he's using GeoShield because, Helios, even though it's been out for over 5 years, with a proven track record, when he decided he was switching away from Avery, he didn't go to Helios because he switched away from Avery because he didn't like their plain brown boxes. And at that time, Helios had plain white boxes. Now he loves the way the Helios boxes look. And I kind of had it designed with him in mind because, he made a good point. Some people showcase their film and some companies got ugly boxes. So I had a wonderful looking box design made and we went with those. But now he's married to GeoShield, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with GeoShield. So, Then you got Matthew over here not caring about my boxes. Thanks, man. No, I'm kidding. Dave doesn't have an internet presence, just a Tool Talk Tuesday presence. People on Tool Talk know you, Dave. The boxes got bigger. They fit weird in his cabinet. Alex, are you playing on the internet?
I'm like looking for famous tinners. And I'm spying on them. I'm doing field work, seeing what film they're using. Trying to decide if I'm ready to step on toes.
Well, right now everybody's using Autobahn because Autobahn, their latest, advertising campaign was to hire all these famous people. Yeah. And it works. You know where they got that idea from. When Matt decided to start using GeoShield, and GeoShield blew up. It's like before that they were like Geo who? And that's the whole, that's the funny thing. That's where I guess the popularity contest comes in, because we really want to use what everybody else approves of. And
well, like, I feel don't get me wrong. I feel like Matt famous is different from Autobahn famous. Like, Matt's famous by himself, and Autobahn's famous as like a team
with those 12 people that they hired.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, so Matt, he's also got like 140,000 followers, and I understand they're not all window tinners, but it doesn't matter. He's got clout. And I mean, how many of you guys have never watched a Matt Blackmer, a Tint Stuff or Detroit Tint Studio video? I mean, let's face it, we've pretty much all have. I mean, somebody's going to chime in and say, I've never watched this video, which is cool, but you're the anomaly. You're the rarity, where not everybody knows Dave Dillinger. Not everybody knows Tint Dude 3. Who started Tint Dude?
Fred
Um,
Flintstone.
no, I don't remember the guy's name. He's old now, though. Matt is an OG YouTube tenor. He started making videos for YouTube before YouTube was popular, and he only did it for a few years, and then I hired him, and I kept him so damn busy he couldn't make any more videos, and people started thinking he just died, and I felt bad for that. But then he started making videos again, and I was a hero because I resurrected him. But yeah, I didn't get to capitalize on his fame selling window tint. And he got his Avery from me when I sold Avery. And oh, by the way, I do still sell Avery. And if you want a sweet deal on like some rolls of Avery, we can talk, but you're going to have to wait until after the Tinner battles because I still have a lot of film left. I might have announced that I'm not going to carry it anymore a little too soon because everyone took me seriously and went and found Avery somewhere else or switched to Helios. So, Jeremy, that was 2 years ago. So, like, you've been watching Matt for a long time now. No, Matt's the right kind of geeky nerd for me because he analyzes some important stuff that most of us don't think about. But then when he starts talking about it, it's like an aha moment for many of us. So Lobo's waiting
Nice.
for
Congrats,
Matt to.
Jeremy.
Sweet, it's official. That is exciting. But yeah, I can't. I don't know. I also I don't have the ability, that's the other problem. Why am I having my own film company if I'm not interested in taking other people's customers away? And I can't answer that. But yeah.
I don't know. I think it would be really cool to canvas Helios one day.
What do you mean canvas it?
Yeah, like a large events or something. Like go in with an entire like what do you call it? Not like the little tents and like the table with banners and like maybe some like windows mounted on like some stands and like a heat gun plugged in off to the side and
Oh,
like at events like SEMA and Reunion.
let me see. Yeah, we should do that one of these
Because I mean,
days.
like, I've never heard of Hexus, and I'm actually interested in trying out some Hexus because they were canvassing at Reunion. And I didn't even know that they were a thing. And I have like a whole catalog, and I think some of the stuff seems interesting enough to give it a shot.
That's crazy because Hexus has been around since, God, I think since I was a kid. Maybe not quite
See,
that long. It seems like it, though.
hey, I didn't know Saint Gobain makes windows until like 2 weeks ago. That's why you got to be out in the front lines educating people.
Damn it. That's one of the problems with always being the tenor. I was always that guy in the back that didn't want to talk to people. And I'm trying to break myself of that, but it's tough.
You got to be like Sean. You got to go out there. You got to like pass out stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I pass out stuff now, here and there. And you guys will notice in the summertime when I'm busier, I pass out a lot more stuff.
Ah, DW's a marketing major. DW, I'm a graphics major. We should like team up, bro.
Yeah.
Close attention on the car windows. Saint Cobain makes the windows for Tesla, bro. Yeah, I realize that. Like, I've been like starting to read the stamps on glass as I tint them, and I've been trying to like learn the differences between the glasses. Man, Rick, that Tesla blackout I did last week took over 12 hours, by the way.
Dumb. Tim, I'm trying to decipher what you're saying here. I used to use their stuff. Where do you even buy it anymore? 44 Tools don't. What what are you talking about? I think I might have missed a message.
Maybe he's talking about Avery. Does 44 not sell Avery?
I don't know. I can't
Oh,
even
they
say if
do.
they do or not. But Tim will tell me what he's talking about because he wants me to know. The Tesla blackout I did last week took over. Oh, the Chrome Delete. So that's only like $50 an hour. That sucks. Oh, talking about Hexus Final. I don't know. I think you can still get Hexus at like Metro Restyling and even Fellers. I think maybe not, but I'm pretty sure Metro Restyling. And we have people in our industry too, and I'm trying to remember who. Ugh, he just sent me a message. Oh, oh, Nazi. All right, we're gonna share it. Video's not the greatest of resolution because you know it's Facebook, but can you spot the Chrome that was deleted? No, because it was all deleted. Nice. Very nice. And as you walk around, it is flashing at you. You're like, look at that stuff. I see you sporting your gimbal too, cheater. Yeah, man.
Ooh.
Oh, Alex, we
Oh,
lost you. Alex went, oh, and he jumped up and he left the chat. Don't know where Alex went. I don't see him in the camera. He just disappeared. So, how many of you guys are not going to the Tinner battles? And do you plan on trying to watch any of the live stuff? Yeah, Metro Restyling has it. Hexus Pink Chrome. Never seen that. Mo says ain't the same, bro. Watching it live, yeah, no, it's definitely not the same. Where this video just keeps playing over and over and over again. It's distracting me.
yeah, Hexus carries a lot of Chrome options. Oh, they Hexus comes in 81-foot rolls. Ooh, that's expensive.
Interesting. Are you looking at Hexus wrap vinyl or blackout or?
No, Hexus gloss light blue super chrome vinyl wrap.
Oh, you don't want to play with no chromes.
Nope,
you got to
I'm
get the
doing
regular stuff down first. Don't even do it.
Nope. I'm doing it. Show these to Rick. Oh, that's cute.
What?
Here, I'm gonna do a thing. Share.
Alex is gonna do a thing. He's gonna share things.
That's
Are you
cool.
gonna? What are you sharing?
Oh, I didn't click the. Oh, there we go.
Oh wow, that's a real thing.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's not. That's.
Alex is like, oops, too many pictures. Okay,
Oh yeah.
we'll put that away for you. Tinter battles, you have to be there in person in order to go with the flow 1,000% and have some fun. Yeah, there is an energy that fills the event that you can't. I just don't believe. I've been at every Tinter Battles event, so I don't know if you could, but I can't imagine that you could really feel the energy from a live video. It's just it's something
Rodney,
else.
what's up, dude? Yeah, it was Mike Watson who educated me on
Mike
Hexus.
Watson.
Yeah, he's a fun guy.
Yeah, they're the suppliers. Get a hold of them.
Which I know this has been a couple months too late, but Mike Watson told me to tell you he said hi.
Hi, Mike.
Oops.
Thanks, Alex. Alex is always on top of it.
Oops. I meant to click. No. I want to click the link.
You can't click it there. You can't.
TBL
you have to open up our live in Facebook and you'll be able to click the link. Or you could just type it, which is probably easier.
Oh, they have a cool website.
We are fantastic. Are you going to be at the Tinter Battles, Rodney? I always miss judging? Rodney.
Rodney, I thought you were judging.
Rodney was a judge at the WFR, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that means you got to meet Rodney in person before I did. That's messed up.
Oh, you've never met Rodney?
No.
Oh,
he always goes to the ones I don't go. I think he's avoiding me. I think he's scared of me. I mean, you do know who I am, right? I'm fucking Tim Whisperer.
I've only got to talk to him for a little bit. He was pretty busy. He stayed mainly behind the scenes, I think, coordinating with the other judges and
no, they asked me to come down there and judge, and I've seen what judges go through at those things, and I'm like, yeah, no, I think I'll pass. Thanks.
I mean, it opened my eyes to like details that people look for that I didn't even know existed. So that's kind of cool. It was a learning experience for sure.
Yeah, there's, I mean, and there's a lot of tinners that are that way, that they really think they do a fantastic job. And, you turn somebody like Rodney loose on their window and all of a sudden they'd be like having to rethink their whole life choices because I can look at a window like Rodney does, but I prefer to look at a window like a customer does. It's more productive that way. And when you're in business, sometimes that's the way you need to be. When you're at a competition, then that's when you need to be You know, when you're trying to impress tinners is one thing, but when you're trying to impress customers, it's a whole lot easier. Rodney's getting put to work. He's got to do some house sitting for his wife's mom who's having back surgery. Well, I hope she
Oh,
does well, man. Yeah, look through the glass, not at it. I don't care that it's a limo and you can't see through it. Look through it anyway. If you can't see through it, don't look at it. But yeah, when you look at a tinted car, you need to, that's just it. You look at a tinted car and you look through, you look for, Rodney, you're distracting me. Um, you look at the tinted car and then you'll see things, you know, if there's going to be a problem, the problem will jump out at you. But we beat ourselves up by looking at the windows and all the edges and throughout the center, and that's not what your customer's going to do. And over the course of time, one thing that you'll learn is that your customers, you'll learn what your customers see and don't see. I'm not saying, you know, let everything go, but oh, I stopped telling customers to look through it, not at it, because they'd get mad at me. I like to explain to a customer that you look at the car as a whole, just like you did when you bought it. You know, because there was flaws in your car when you purchased it, but you were looking at the whole car, not each individual panel, not each individual stitch, not each individual piece. And so it was perfect to you at that point where a tint job, you're just buying the tint job. So then you want to look at each individual window, and that's just not how we appreciate window tint. It'd be one thing if it was factory smoked glass, but we're putting a piece of plastic on your window, and it's not going to be perfect, you know. And so, yeah, but Rodney's right. Objectivity is key, and you got to give it the same fair shake as you'd give anything. The quality of a job is directly linked to the vehicle's condition.
mm.
For the most, for the most part, I agree with that. My computer over here is trying to stream this, and it's not. Oh, now it is. I'm looking at too many of me. So where's this leave us? 5:57. We've got 3 minutes left. Is there any questions that are valid? Anything that you think? You know, maybe one of these segments we'll have to do a Q&A stump me thing. That'll encourage people to ask questions. Most of the time it'll probably encourage them to ask questions that they already know the answer to, but the nice thing about that would be too, um, Rodney says, I can't type fast enough. Bring me on
Ooh.
for 10 minutes. All right, Rodney. I'm going to send you a link.
Mary
Let's hope
says you're wearing the
technology.
same shirt as last week.
I am? Well,
Hi,
this is the
Mary.
shirt I wear every day. All right, now we're down to 2 minutes. Better hurry, Rodney. Click those buttons. Make sure you give it permission.
Yeah, I'll stay a little longer.
I don't want to stay too much longer. I got to help Mary finish packing and make sure that we're ready, and I'm gonna try to go to bed early, which probably won't work because you know
I appreciate
We'll
that,
let you know
Jeremy.
in a couple minutes, Rick and Alex, about the film handler. Yeah, Alex will handle it and make sure that it all goes smoothly.
Oh man, it's gonna be a ghost shop party at Sun.
Yeah, right. You got to get this film handler situation sorted out. You don't want to be the proud owner of a brand new film handler, do you?
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, we'll
Since
have
my
to try a
bot,
different time. There, yeah, that's the thing about sending it in Messenger is it doesn't pop up the permissions when you click the link in Messenger on your phone. If you, well, Alex has got an iPhone. He could tell you what you have
oh.
to do, but Mary says she's always watching Alex. Yeah, Alex, don't do like some people and forget that there's cameras watching you.
I think that's a no-brainer. But that's like,
Uh, well,
what kind of a person? I don't know.
no,
Does
it
there
is
need to be
funny.
cameras? Like in order to be a decent human being? Like,
Well, obviously, for some people, the cameras don't make a difference. I can't wait to meet everybody. Fun little fact before we get out of here. The first couple of tin-offs that me and Mary went to, my Facebook page, my Facebook picture was just I didn't do videos, I didn't do any of that stuff, and my profile picture was just a yellow sun, and like it was hilarious because I got to walk through those places totally unrecognized, and I could walk around and see everything I wanted to. And then I decided that it would be good to switch my picture to me. And the very next one I went to, it's like I couldn't walk 10 feet and then spend 20 minutes talking to somebody. And I mean, I loved it, but boy, it was tough. All right, Don, we'll see you on the next go around.
bye guys. I'm I'm also out of here.
Oh, what happened to I can stay for a couple of minutes?
Oh,
I, I see how you are. That's cool, Rodney. Rodney's got a couple of dehydras, and they're the
the
Tinner
Judge
Battles
Edition, right?
2023 Judges Edition. Yeah. So those are cool. Some one of a kinder type stuff. And that's what I like to see in the what do you call it in the auctions for this stuff, because Mary's letting me know it's 2 minutes past. Damn it. But it's nice. You can auction just about anything, but the things that do really well is the things that nobody else can get their hands on, because then you got to bid up if you really want it. And with that in mind, that's just proof positive. Know your worth, create your worth, and you'll do well. But it is that time. I have lots to do to get ready. Got a long drive ahead of me tomorrow. So I will see you guys at Tinner Battles if you're there. If not, I will see you Tuesday when I come back. So until
Later.
next